Hello, my name is Brian,
And my name is Casey Kearns.
and we made a game called Save the
Save the
People.
people. Our game is about saving people.
It's a masterpiece.
It's a real masterpiece. And
Certified.
it is certified. And actually, our project, it's made on Scratch. And if you've never heard of Scratch, it's basically like when you write a program to make it do whatever you want and stuff. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna show you where our project is and how cool it is. And we spent a lot of time on it, so we hope you guys really enjoy it. So let's get right into that.
Right into it.
So this is our project. It's really simple. So we're gonna show you how most of it works, and then we're gonna show you some gameplay on what it actually looks like when you're playing the game. So first we have the options. The options takes you to the character selection screen. So you can choose what character you want. And basically it's just options for you. So you can be Superman, you can be Iron Man, Thor, or Green Lantern. Good job. So there's different buttons as well, and there's a lot of hardship with the buttons. So when I started this, the buttons weren't working, and we couldn't figure out why.
Okay, so what had happened was the options button kept disappearing when we were trying to click on it. But with some coding and stuff, we managed to make it have ways so we could change our characters so you're not just Iron Man every time, which is not that fun.
Yeah. So, but thankfully we got it working now. And before I get into the game, I want to show you a before and after of our cleanup from last time, so we can show you our progress. So how we basically cleaned up the code. And the reason why it wasn't working that we figured out is because basically the code was just too clustered. There's too many things going on at once, and the computer couldn't process it well enough, and it just wouldn't work. There was probably something that just wasn't connecting. So basically, whenever you start the game, it sends out a broadcast called Start. This activates all of the sprites that are active during the game, like the hero that you choose, the person that's falling, and the rock that's thrown at you. Once you win, this screen pops up telling you that you've won. In order to win, you have to reach 20 points in the game, and
when you hit rocks, it takes points away from you.
Yeah, so basically you have to save the people. Each person equals 1 point, each rock equals minus 2 points. Now, each hero has their own perks. So let's say you want to play Superman. Well, Superman is speedy. He's the fastest superhero out of all of them. He's fast. Green Lantern, his perk is when you get hit by a rock, instead of it doing minus 2 damage, it does minus 1 damage. So it's really helpful if you're on the defense side. You can choose Iron Man, and instead of the person that you save giving you 1 point, it gives you 2 points. And for Thor is our default option. So when you play the game regularly, like just load into the game and press play,
It'll give you
Thor. But he has no power-ups at the moment.
Like heavy speed or anything, just like the other ones might have.
Yeah. So basically, in this part right here, we have all the assets. So we have all of our costumes and stuff that we've made, just so we won't lose anything. So now we're going to show you the before and after. So this is our
original.
What he said. This is our original project that we started on at the beginning. As you can see, like the code, at first glance, is just, it may look like it works. It's not. It's clustered. There's blocks just floating around. It's not organized at all.
It needs a lot of work.
Yeah, and that's what we did. We basically just gave it a fixer-upper, made it more organized, made it less complicated and more straightforward, so that the computer would know what to do and wouldn't have any problems figuring out what commands it's pulling out. So yeah, that's our before. None of the buttons work, as you can see. It just doesn't work. No, the options button disappears. Everything just glitches out, and it's not a fun time if you're playing this game.
Okay, now that we've shown you how the game works and operates, now we're going to show you the gameplay, okay? So my favorite superhero is Superman, so of course I'm gonna choose Superman. Oh, I'm not that good at this game.
You made it.
Yeah, so. See, Superman has more speed than most of the other superheroes.
So basically, you just have to dodge the rocks and make sure you collect the people, and try to get as many points as you can. One more point to win.
Last one. Boom. And then this, our congratulations scene closes. Show me,
In the future, we're looking to expand on the game and add new features, just like we added Thor. And yeah, we're just gonna hope for the best and try to expand on it more throughout the years. Maybe it will become a really popular game. Who knows? One of my favorite things about coding on Scratch is that it's easy to do, it's easy to understand, and it's just fun. It's a nice challenge, and I like coding just random things. This is just one of the examples. Like, I've coded many other things, but this is new territory for me though, because I've never actually made a game before. So it is fun because it's a new challenge, and putting your toes in new water is good because it's just a new experience. One thing that I've learned though is just how to do simple things on Scratch that I never knew you could do with different things like variables and like just making your own characters and stuff. I didn't know you could do that, so it's just fun to just mess around with what you can do on Scratch. Sadly, Violet wasn't here on time of recording, but on behalf of both of us, we'd like to thank the judges, Miss Bella and Miss Duck. Thank you.